What's up, guys? Casual Fishing here. Before we get started on this tackle warehouse unboxing video, I want to show you guys something pretty cool. I got something that's it's gonna be a bit of a game changer for this channel. So I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. Hopefully it's in frame. Hope you guys are excited as I am. It's gonna be a while before I get that out in the water. Got a lot of stuff to buy for it. Probably gonna do a video about it at some point. But that being said, I hope you guys are excited as I am. So that being said, let's get started with this video, guys, and roll that awesome intro.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Oh god, oh god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh! That's my new TV. Oh boy. Oh my god. Guys. Monster bass, huge fish, huge fish.
What's going on, guys? Casual Fishing here, bringing you another tackle warehouse unboxing video. Seems like you guys really enjoyed the last two, and quite frankly, I kind of enjoy doing these kinds of videos because it kind of gives you guys a roadmap of what's to come for this channel for the next few months. So anyways, that being said, I really just needed like one or two things, like very specific things, which I could not for the life of me find at Academy or Walmart or anything like that. So went to buy that. Just decided, you know what, it's going to buy a tackle warehouse, and well, I ended up turning into something a little bit more, which you'll definitely tell there's a bit of a theme to this box, which if you read the title of this video, you would already know what that is. But, you know, gotta start getting ready for that fall transition, and really wanted to try a certain company, which, well, you already know about the title of the video, is 6 Cents. Really wanted to give them a try. So that being said, let's open up this box. And as you obviously can tell, this is not a very large order. It's only like a $60 order. A little tiny money, but I just needed a few things. Just needed a few things to get ready for the fall transition, which is here. And I'm really excited to fish the fall transition. It's probably my favorite bite of the year, honestly, or definitely one of my favorite. Either that or the pre-spawn or post-spawn bite. Anyways, let's just jump right into this, folks. So, as I said early in the video, I was very specifically looking for two items, and one of them are just some Ned rig hooks. I'm not going to really get into that much. These are some 1/8 ounce Ned rig hooks. I really don't like fishing Ned rigs, but like they're effective. They catch fish, and eventually, you know, the water's going to start getting cold, and I'm going to start fishing finesse again. So this is just preparation for that, and this is just some more Ned rig hooks. I was completely out of them, so I need more. All right, so there is some more terminal tackle in here, but I am not seeing them. Actually, I take that back. So here's my other thing of terminal tackle. It looks like we have ourselves some Lake Fork 1/8 ounce Wacky Rig rings. And man, I'll tell you what, the Wacky Rig has been, I'd say probably my MVP for the 2020 fishing season. The Strike King Rageway would be the other contender for that. And it's just been super effective for me. I've caught good numbers on it, and I've caught some really nice quality bass on the Wacky Rig. Probably not going to fish it too much now that it's fall. Probably going to focus more on the moving bait bite, but Wacky Rig's is effective all year round, probably, so I might still throw it. So that being said, let's actually jump into some actual baits and lures now. Baits and lures are kind of the same thing, aren't they? Anyway, so first and foremost, we have the 6 Cents 5.4 inch clout in green pumpkin blue. This color really stood out to me. This is the kind of color that should do well in both relatively clear and relatively dirty waters. I'll go ahead and take one out for you guys. Yeah, I'm really excited to test out 6 Cents. I've heard such great things about them, and it looks really nice, and I'm really excited to test them out. I have the 6 Cents. I need to stop saying so much, but I have these 6 Cents rattle traps in the red crawl and like the shad coloring. I don't have them on me. If not, I'd show you. But I haven't really had much of a chance to really throw them. I'm actually kind of scared to throw them because I'm worried they'll get snagged because they're like a $10 crankbait, and I'd be really upset if I lost them. But I definitely am going to start throwing them more often because the fall transition bite is here. The moving bait bite is back. Yes. Tired of throwing finesse. But that being said, really excited to test these out. And also, I got the 6 Cent. Oh, this is actually something different. So I'll finish my spiel on that. But I'm really excited to test this out. I'm really excited to see how it compares to the Dinger, which has been probably the MVP of the 2020 fishing season, as I've already said. So I'm really excited to test out the 6 Cents clout. I've heard really great things about it. And maybe, just maybe, see another comparison video between the Umdinger and the 6-cents Clout. Let's see what happens. Alright, so staying with kind of that more finessey bite thing. So we have a 6-cents Ned Fry and a plum flag. Just gonna show you guys that real quick. I'll go ahead and take it out just to show you guys this. Obviously, I fish Ned rigs fairly frequently, and I don't really enjoy throwing it, but like here's the color, by the way. I actually really like this color. Should do really well in the dirty water that was pretty common here in the state of Oklahoma. It's a little bigger than I thought it was. I thought it'd be like a true Ned rig, but it doesn't mean you can't, put like a little Ned rig hook on there. That could work. A little bigger than I thought it was, but I could certainly see this being a nice little stick bait / Ned rig bait. Should do better once the water starts getting a lot colder. Here in probably late October, early November is when the water temperatures really start taking a dive. So yeah, really excited to test it out, and obviously I'm not a huge fan of throwing Ned rigs. They are effective, as I've already said. Next up we have not 6-cents, but again, Umdinger, black and blue. It's just a dang effective bait. Nothing else really to say. And it's inexpensive too. Honestly, Umdinger, big fan. Really big fan. Next up we have some another stick bait. This is the 6-cents Clout one. Once again, this should be in black and blue flake. As I've already kind of mentioned, I'm probably going to do a comparison video between these two at some point. I'm not sure when, but I will eventually. Because if you guys are a frequent watcher of this channel, and if you haven't watched this video, I recommend you do. I did a comparison video between the Googan Baits Bandito bug and the Strike King Rage bug back in May. And I felt like that video came out pretty good. It was a really close battle. So, and it seemed like most of you guys liked it. So I'm definitely looking to bring that series back at some point in the future. Anyways, let's get back into some 6-cents here, folks. Next up, we have a 6-cents Crush 50X, and what is this? Just some sort of shad color. The 3/8 ounce bait. It's a 2 to 5 foot diving crankbait. This should be really good for the kind of ponds I fish. I primarily fish ponds for now. Now, granted, as you saw at the beginning of the video, I have a kayak now, so I am going to start fishing some more open water and some deeper water. Now, granted, I'm not sure when that's going to be. Probably going to be a little bit, but I really feel like this kind of bait here is going to really help me out while fishing open water. And, it's like points and offshore structure and whatnot. So I'm really excited to test it out. I don't throw crankbaits very often, but I'm really excited to test this out because I've heard such great things about 6-cents, and I want to see if it lives up to the hype. I'm really excited to test it out. Next up, we have another personal favorite of mine, or at least a personal favorite bait I like to throw. Looks like we have some 6-cents Divine swim baits. This looks like a green pumpkin coloring. Just how the looks of it, or is that green pumpkin? It says gill dust, but it's basically like a slightly darker version of green pumpkin. Maybe a little more like a browner version of green pumpkin. But I've heard great things about the Divine swim bait, and actually I have some more right here. And this is Shad Scream, kind of interesting color. Honestly, last fall transition, I remember the Strike King version of this. It's like this is the Rage Swimmer. I should have looked this up beforehand. But the Strike King plastic swim bait, I remember throwing it like a little swim bait hook, like a weighted swim bait hook, and just throwing it around. And the bass loved it. I did really well on it last year. And I've heard great things about the Divine swim baits. And I was like, all right, let's give it a try. I'm really excited to throw this as an underspin, and I can just throw it in like a weighted swim bait hook or an unweighted one. I'm really excited to test it out, and I know some places where it should do pretty well. So I'm really excited to test it out. Anyways, this is the last actual bait I have here. So it looks like I have another 6-cents 50X Crush. Same as the last one, but slightly different color. And again, really excited to test it out. But last but certainly not least, we have, well, looks like I missed this earlier, but some more wacky rig stuff. Can't go wrong with a wacky rig. Alright, so I'll wrap up this video for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Tackle Warehouse unboxing. If you want to see me use these baits in the future, I'd highly recommend you guys subscribe to the channel. Plan on testing out all these baits, especially 6-cents baits. I'm really excited to test them out, and I've got pretty high expectations for them. So I'm really hoping these guys can live up to, well, their reputation. Really excited to test these out. Really excited to test these out. Anyways, that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and you guys know the drill at this point. Keep it casual, folks.